6 months and 7 days. We got him. Everybody, welcome to the channel, and it's finally time. We have a full bag, 14 clubs, and we went with the Taylormade P790 irons. More on this later. I have a whole story regarding these irons, but I figured let's just do a full what's in the bag. Let's see what's gonna take, hopefully, the tools that are gonna take us to the promised land of good golf and lowering that score and getting better. So let's jump into it. Well, we've been upgrading the bag over the past few months, and I know the equipment itself doesn't make you better at golf, but having the wrong equipment can certainly make your life a little bit harder. Starting with the driver, we went with the Cobra Radspeed 9.0. It has a hazardous smoke green shaft in it in 6.0. I'm a bit guilty. I went and self-fitted this myself. TXG guys, all you fitters out there, I'm sorry. I spent quite a bit of time at the PGA store. I actually took my old driver, which is the Titleist 909D2, to the PGA store, and at best, I was doing like 250, 260 carry with this one. And after testing all the other clubs along the way, the Cobra Radspeed was putting up consistently longer distance in this configuration. So it was a bit of an impulse buy. But I've really been enjoying it, seeing some good carry numbers. You probably, if you've seen some of the other videos, been happy with that. Just need to work on my consistency of my dispersion. Driver, we got the Cobra Radspeed. So onto the fairway metals or woods. I don't know which one to ever call them, but we went with the Ping G425 Maxes in 3-wood and 5-wood. Those are replacing this older Nike VR Pro 3-wood. I had no business in buying this when I did. I've never been able to hit this well. More on that on my irons here shortly. No business in buying this, so we got something with a little bit more forgiveness. And that 5-wood, if you have seen that video too, you know that I've never owned a 5-wood before, and it's really starting to become one of my favorite clubs, at least down here in the simulator. Fairway finder, good club, feel like I get really good distance and I can swing it really well. So really enjoying the Ping G425 Maxes. Let's go down to the hybrid. Another little bit of an impulse buy on the hybrid. I was at the PGA store and I knew what my kind of loft progressions were with the P790s, and I opted to not get the 4-iron. So I was looking for something around 21 degrees. Found this guy on the clearance rack. It's a Cobra Speedzone 4 hybrid at 21 degrees. And just after hitting it on the GC quads that they had there, just really was enjoying it. But the odd thing about this one in particular, it's the stock recoil shaft, but it's an F2 shaft. It's not even a stiff, it's like a senior flex. And I don't know, I just hit it really well for whatever reason. But this club is still kind of on the bubble. I don't know, I wanna see how it performs out there on the course. So finally we have the new gem of the bag, the Taylormade P790 irons. And I'll just get my obligatory, these irons look amazing. If you haven't seen them in person, give them a look because they look great. But I actually got fitted for the 2019 version back in June. And at the time I had a set of Nike VR Pro blades. I bought those on my second enlistment in the Marine Corps, and I just figured if I buy blades, it's gonna force me to get better. And that really never came to fruition as I anticipated. I needed something with a little bit more forgiveness and help in there. But got fitted back in June for the 2019 version, and at the time the fitter told me, hey, it's usually about a 1-2 month turnaround. So I sold the blades, put them on Facebook Marketplace. They sold within 2 days, and then the delays started happening with the clubs. So this little red sticker right here, KBS, thanks for all that. But delays started happening and then getting pushed back, and then, you know, July, August, Taylormade came out with the new 2021 version of the P790, and there wasn't a price increase. And so it just seemed silly to me to pay for the 2019 version when the newer model was released. So I called the fitter, called Taylormade, called the fitter. It was a lot more difficult than you would have anticipated. But with all that said, it bumped my spot back in the line for the clubs to be made and completed. So August rolls around, September, October, November, and then finally, 6 months, 7 days later, we get our Taylormade P790s going in the bag. And I'm just really excited, looking forward to gaming these. They look, I just said it again, they look really great and pretty much gonna be exactly what I need to hopefully get better at golf. So down the wedges, we got the Titleist Vokey SM8 wedges in 50, 54, and 60. replacing my older wedges. I did a whole video recently on the wedges, so please go check that out. But always been a Vokey fan. I've really been enjoying hitting these on the simulator in that par 3 course. So looking forward to getting out these and hopefully scoring with them. We'll see though. So finally, the last club in the bag, the oldest club in the bag now at this point too, is the putter. It's my Scotty Cameron Studio Select Fastback number 1.5. Probably got this like late 2000s. And actually I did find my old high school putter too. I forgot that I had this in the cabinet, but my old high school putter here, I had an Odyssey White Hot number 4. A lot of 3-foot putts missed with that in high school. This one, not too much better sometimes, but always love the feel of this one. Love the look of it, feels really good. The only thing I'm kind of on the fence about is the grip. I still have the original Scotty Cameron grip on there. I don't know if I want to re-grip it. It's a little slick, but let me know. Comment below, change the grip, new grip, oversized grip, I don't know. But still love the Fastback. This one's not going anywhere. It's staying in the bag. So that's all the clubs in the bag, and with me getting back into golf and the start of this YouTube channel, I've really become interested in the data side of golf. Beforehand, couldn't care less. If it was 150, that's an 8-iron, just get up there and hit it type stuff. But I really want to see my metrics and how I'm performing. So on the course, we're going to be going with Arcos. Those sensors are going to be going on the club. So look forward to my experience and reviews with Arcos. Does it actually work? Does it give me the data I need? And hopefully, does it all line up with the simulator and all that stuff too? So look forward to those. We'll be running Arcos moving forward. Lastly, the one thing you use for every single shot, the ball. Currently gonna intend to use the Vice Pro Plus. Got my logo there, which is a nice touch. Actually, in my driver video, there's a secret giveaway in there, so go check that out, see if you can find it. But I'm kind of on the fence a little bit because Titleist did come out with the RCT ball, which stands for Radar Capture Technology. And I picked up a set of them in the Pro V1X, and I've been using it down here on the simulator. And essentially, its purpose is to help radar-based flight monitors pick up more accurate data, provide you with better spin data, those metrics, all that good stuff. So I don't know if there's just something there mentally for me to where if I'm using a Pro V1X down here in the simulator, should I be using a Pro V1X out on the course too, or does it really matter? I mean, the ball does make a big difference. I know these are comparable balls, but I don't know, comment below, let me know what you think. Well, now that we have a full bag of clubs, I think it's time for us to do a Mevo Plus rematch. My third video, I did the Mevo battle. I was comparing my indoor numbers as compared to my outdoor numbers, but FlightScope has released a lot of firmware updates. We have the Titleist RCT ball now, so some things have certainly changed even in those few months that I put that first video out. So I'm interested to see how the numbers line up, and we're gonna do all the distances for every single club, see what my data looks like, see what my carry distances are for all the clubs. So stay tuned to that. We'll check the performance of the Mevo Plus again, indoor versus outdoor, and really get those numbers dialed in, and hopefully take it to the course. See you next time.